I'm getting started. So for our group's topic, we chose to do Euler paths and circuits. To begin, an Euler path is a path that uses every edge but does not use any edge more than once. An Euler circuit is a path that uses every edge but does not use any edge more than once and begins and ends at the same vertex. Those are a lot of terms, so it's important we define what vertices and edges are. Edges are line segments or curves that connect the vertices. They can be used to represent the connection/relationships between people and cities. Vertices are a set of points. They can be used to represent the cities, people, and places. One quick way to check if you are dealing with an Euler circuit or Euler path is using the key summary chart. An Euler circuit easily defined is all vertices having even degrees. An Euler path is exactly two vertices have odd degrees. And neither Euler circuit or path is when more than two vertices have odd degrees. Our real-life application question dealt with the most efficient way to travel. Our example deals with four friends who are trying to decide how they should travel around the world. They want to visit the United States, France, Italy, Japan, and Australia. However, they are unsure if they want to start and end in the same location or start in France and end in France. Following the discussion, they decided it would be best to contact a professional travel agency to best plan their trip, in which they decided to use Euler's travels. In this specific example, the vertices will represent the cities and the edges will represent the methods of travel. The first image is of an Euler path. This is given when the group decides to start in France. So they will travel from France to the United States, to Japan, to Australia, and then to Italy. The way we can check if this is an Euler path is by the edges. So we see France has one edge, and so that's our one odd degree. Then we see the United States has two edges and having a vertice of 2 degrees. And then we can look at Japan, which is also the same as the US, and the same for Australia. And then we end with Italy, who only has one edge. So there are the two odd edges, and the rest are even, therefore making an Euler path. We then move on to the Euler circuit. Like we said in the video before, an Euler circuit has to start and stop at the same place. Well, here we see that automatically France has 2 arrows, both of which are pointing back at them. So automatically we know it's starting and stopping at the same place. Well, now we have to count the degrees of each vertice. Well, France has 2, the US has 2, Japan has 2, Australia has 2, and Italy has 2. Therefore, it would make it an Euler circuit with all degrees being even. Thank you so much.